But I'm not sure, like here when you sweep and you see they don't see you, and then you see Nautilus, why do you again show yourself? If Nautilus is here and Jinx is here, why can you not kill Jinx? Your E is so OP, you press E here, you get fucking map hack and full vision everywhere.
The perfect example why I can't carry games and I can't finish this game by myself. Like, I got super hit, but I like died like too many times and I couldn't finish the game. I couldn't carry it. It was free win, but I just threw it away.
Which game was this? It was this one, right?
Red, yeah. Last
okay.
game.
Yeah, okay. Alright. I mean, makes sense. I mean, you're playing mostly assassins, right? So it's nice to be able to get fed and then carry, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not able to carry, it will feel bad, right?
Yeah. I started playing League like last split, season 13 split 1. I OTP'd Evelyn, but I don't like anyone, so now I tried like OTP blue kayn only. This is the only champ that makes me fun to play.
What do you don't like about Evelyn?
It's just not fun anymore for me. I played her like last split, the split until level 1 until level 30. I just got a little bit burn out of her.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I'm asking is like, how are you gonna make sure that doesn't happen again on kayn?
Yeah.
Right? Because the thing is like, right now, like, you're pretty new to League, like you said, and so you have 11 games of kayn, right? So my point is, let's say you play like another 40. If you burn out from him again, then aren't you just gonna go to another champ again?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Right, and if you do
want
that,
to try to stuck with them.
huh?
I want to try to stuck with them. Like,
Right.
it's like so
I mean,
much fun for me.
Yeah, that's fine, but you have to like do something to make sure it doesn't happen again, like with Evelyn. You can't just play it and then hope that you're not gonna get bored. Like,
Yeah.
some people, they just can't one trick because they really feel like they need to, like, play multiple things, or they just get bored. Like maybe you were playing too much Evelyn, and that's why you stopped playing her. I'm not sure. But you should think about this a bit, because if you get good with kayn, and then you just stop playing him, it's a bit waste of time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, this game, it's fine to watch. I mean, you're against Shaco. Obviously, Shaco, his box placements is really important, and you're playing kayn. You should always think when you're playing kayn, like, what can I do level 1? I mean, you're playing Shaco yourself, right? So I'm sure you know, like, if your boxes gets removed at like 1 minute, it feels really bad, right?
Yeah, it's like unplayable that for me.
Yeah. And that's something as kayn that you can consider doing, because Shaco is not strong level 1. If he's AD Shaco, he has 3 auto attacks and that's all. If he's AP, he doesn't even have auto attacks because he has Dark Harvest, right? So, first thing every kayn game I would think about is like, let's say I'm playing blue side, okay, can I go there Raptors on spawn? If not, okay, then I'll just do normal clear. If I'm red side, same thing, can I go there Raptors? Raptor invade level 1 as kayn is very, very strong, because you clear them so fast that you can even take this and then still steal this if they're starting it, you know? And if they're not starting red, then you could potentially cheese their whole jungle. You can also just peace out and then go take your camps and then take this on the respawn again. It all just depends how strong you are and your teammates. But it is something you should for sure look for when you're playing kayn. And I feel like this game, if I was playing, I would look to do something level 1, because the thing is, I have Volibear. Oh, hello?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, okay. No, I was just saying, like, this game, I would try to do something level 1 just because my champ is so much stronger than Shaco level 1. And kayn as a champion, you don't want to gank that much. You just want to farm and then, like, do some random fights just to get form, you know? And to do that, invading Shaco is a pretty good idea. Since then, Shaco should want to, like, farm and gank, right? If you think about jungle, every champion has, like, different themes of how they jungle, right? So Belvet and Nidalee and Kindred and Graves and these things, they should try to, like, make the game 4v4. What I mean by that is like invading and pressuring enemy jungle is how these champs should try to play, because their ganks aren't that good. Of course, Belvet can gank, but her ganks are not as good as something like Jarvan often, right?
Yeah.
And all of these champs are pretty good 1v1. So they usually get a lead through invading and taking enemies' camps. And so these type of champs is a good counter to this type of junglers that wants to like gank a lot. Because these champs can stop them from ganking and invade them and stuff like this. So when you're playing Kayn versus Shaco, if you are just handshaking a full clear, you are basically letting him gank your lanes, right? Whereas if you invade his raptors and you start fucking with him and fighting him, then the game is AFK for you both, which is much better for Kayn, right? Because you don't want to have Shaco gank everywhere and then you do nothing. You know?
Yeah.
So like, I don't see why you can't this game just walk into their top side level 1 and just take the raptors. I don't see why not. Like, they have Nautilus hook, but you have Kalista. Kalista is one of the strongest ADCs level 1. It's stronger than Jinx. Jinx is not useless level 1, but Jinx doesn't have a spell really, right?
Yeah.
Kalista has E, which she will one-shot somebody with Rend, and Shaco is not a champ. So personally, every time I'm against Shaco, I always try to think, okay, can we just go 5 people here, and then one of us have sweeper, and then at 1 minute, we walk up. We walk up at 1 minute, because then he has already placed 1 box on his camp, and he's about to place his second. So you go at 1 minute, so that he can't get his second box down, and his game becomes really cringe.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can go from there. Like, if it turns out he has no boxes here, and he's like actually starting, let's say, bot side, then you can either start his raptors, or you can just go do your normal clear. But looking at your game, you're not even trying, which is weird, because this is one of the things that Kayn does really well, you know?
Yeah, I was scared of when I go there, like, then I just Ari damaged and just die.
Yeah, but you're 1v5 right now. You should spawn into the game pinging it, and trying to make it happen. You're doing nothing else, why not? Like, sure, you could say, oh, my diamond teammates, maybe they will not listen. Okay, but then nothing changes, no?
Yeah.
If you spawn into the game pinging to invade Shaco boxes and half your team is AFK, then just call the play off. But you're not trying.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like here you're warding your blue, you're like scared of him invading you and stuff. But you can invade him because level 1 you're stronger than him. Sure, he's stronger later, like level 3 and stuff, but level 1 Shaco is not a champion. Because he's forced to do boxes.
Yeah.
The thing about doing raptors as Kayn, like when I'm playing Kayn, I always stand here. So I auto this and then I Q down. And then I Q here into the wall. So I'm not sure why you do it like this. Because now, if you're clicking down, it's just worse compared to queuing and then kiting downwards. And then here, your Q is bad too. Like just Q into the walls, no?
Yeah.
Like when you're playing Kayn, you should want to kite the camps down to the wall that you can use to short dash. Right? And that's how you should be clearing. Because now you haven't like done anything. Because yeah, this could be faster. And then same thing here, you can just short dash into it. Like, you're clearing in a way where you're saving a little bit of HP. But the thing is, no matter the HP you're saving, if Shaco invades you, you're fucked.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, let's say your clear gives you 60 more HP or whatever. Like, if, whether you die or live, let's say you live with 60 HP, what are you doing afterwards?
Just backporting. Just...
Right, so it is better to just clear faster. Unless the HP will do something. You're not gonna 1v1 a Shaco with Ignite if he meets you level 3. You can't win.
Yeah.
So your health doesn't really matter. If your health matters because you're gonna win, let's say you're a champion like Lee Sin and the duel will be like close, then of course, yeah, saving HP is like good. But you're just clearing so much slower than you should be because you're like running around kiting your Krugs instead of just queuing into the wall. Right here, when you also just queue into the wall and then kite it down and then your next queue into this wall again.
but you're just never doing it. Okay. But is it worth to skip red and do Crux a second? Is it better than doing... Is skipping red a second camp good, or...?
Yeah, it just depends what you want to do. Like, your clear is gonna make you really AFK. What I mean by that is, when you do 2 normal camps like this, instead of buff, you are gonna be AFK. Because your camps are spawning so fast, so you want to go to them ASAP. Right?
Yeah.
If you start Raptors, they're gonna spawn around like 350. Okay? Jungle camps spawn every 2 and 15. Okay? 2 minutes 15. So, they will spawn around this point. And so what that means is that if you do top crab, and then you gank top, if you do the clear that you did, you're gonna lose your whole bot side versus a good player. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, if you start red buff, you're delaying your camps, and if your second camp is Krugs, it is harder to invade your Krugs than Raptors, right?
Yeah.
It's more of a commitment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, if you think, I'm gonna do a lot of crazy shit this game, and I don't want enemy to take my camps, then you're gonna start a buff. You know?
Okay, yeah, makes sense,
But there's no point to start your Raptors if you're not going to, like, be there again on spawn. Unless you're gonna go for, like, a level 3 play. Like, if you're gonna do this, and then go here, then Raptor start is still better, because doing this, into this, and then go is just slower. You know? Yeah. But if you're gonna full clear, then the best way to get yourself ahead from AFK farming is Raptors into Krugs, because then they spawn faster. But this comes with the downside, that once you're now topside, right, if you finish full clearing, then now at like 330, if you go and gank somewhere, your Raptors will spawn. See here?
Yeah.
So now we go to 350, you see they're coming up.
Yeah, okay.
Make sense? So, of course, in this game, it doesn't really matter because you ganked already, but if you were now normally full clearing, after you do the crab, you have like 5-10 seconds where you can look for something quickly, otherwise you need to get back to your respawn camps.
Yeah. But normally I try to do 3 camps bot side and look for bot lane gank to get my blue form early.
Yeah, but if you're... Sure, but if you're 100% gonna do that, then you should do Raptor red Krugs.
Okay.
Like, if you know you're gonna gank bots, right? Then here you should just go red.
Okay.
So here you would just be hitting red.
Okay.
Because it doesn't do anything to do Raptors, this, and then go bot. It's just, again, it's slower. So, like, when we play League, like, no matter the role, we have planning versus adapt. Right? So what I mean by that is, if your plan is to gank bot lane, then you do Raptor, red, Krugs. Right? If you do the clear you're doing, and then you see something crazy happen spot, then you're adapting. Right? Then your clear doesn't matter because it's not prepared. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Then you're just adapting. So, yeah, like, if I'm in the game and I see I have fucking Nautilus Draven versus, like, Estrel Sona, then it's pretty easy to plan that I can go bot quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I could do camps where I would get to bot side quickly, right? Either free camps top side into straight gank bot, or free camps bot side into gank bot, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
But in this type of game, when you see now bot lane is like chilling, you're not planning to gank bot. It might happen, because maybe now you see Nautilus, maybe now Nautilus goes here and then you gank bot lane. But that's not a plan, right?
Yeah.
Just like how here, your plan isn't to gank top here at level 3. Your plan is to full clear, but then you see Shaco gank. Right? So yeah. This gank is quite telegraphed, which is another thing about level 1 invading Shaco. If he starts Raptors, he's forced to do the same thing you did here, basically. Right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna either do this into this into this, which as Shaco is really shit to do, because you don't have a box here if you do that, right? So you want to do box here, box here. So he's forced to gank top early. So Shaco's first gank of the game will almost always be on the side of somewhere, right? So if he's blue side, his first gank is going to be here at 230. If he is red side, it's going to be here at 230, right?
Yeah.
In almost every case. And if he doesn't show himself between 230 240 on the side, that means he's probably going to look for mid next. right?
Okay.
Because if he's red side doing this, if he's not showing top lane on 230, then that means he's walking here, going to bot side, which means his next gank is mid. Right? And then if he doesn't show on mid at like 240, 250, right? That means now he's bot side and probably his next gank is here. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So that is again like information that you could have had if you level 1 invaded and got a ward in his jungle and stuff. You would easier be able to know these things. I am not the biggest fan personally of helping top lane here, because I truly believe that already he's getting ganked right now, right? They're already trading. And look where you are. It's kind of like, is it likely I can get there in time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you are already so far away. And so, what is the bad thing for Shaco about doing this type of clear into gank?
I can steal this entire bot side. No?
I mean, sure, that's possible. It's a bit shit for you now, though, that you're here. But,
Yeah.
I mean, sure, theoretically, yeah. But what else? Why can you steal his bot side?
I don't know.
I mean, he's top, right?
Yeah, he's top, let's say.
Yeah, he's top, so you can take this. Because he's away from his camps, right? If you're clearing like this, you're clearing away from your camps.
Yeah.
Right? So in an efficiency point of view, it doesn't make any sense, right? Of course, it's good for him to do the gank, but efficiency-wise, it doesn't make sense to go away from your camps.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
you are clearing in a line, right? So your lead when he does this is that you will have 24 CS when he still has 12. Look at the game timer. When his gank is finished, you are about to be done with your full clear. So by the time he touches one of his bot camps, you are level 4 and done full clearing. Correct?
Yeah.
So if you let the gank happen, you have a permanent lead. The moment that you drop your camp and go here, you're matching what he's doing, but you're doing it worse. Because you're
so I
20
fall
seconds behind.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
I
So
see,
I
see.
would never ever do this unless it looks like super free. To me, this does not look super free. It just doesn't. Because, like, there's so many things that can happen now. Like, Seth could fucking flash E this guy right now, and then Volibear might even die before anything happens. Maybe Volibear flashes away, has 100 HP, and then they don't chase him, and then I wasted my time. Right? So if they are, like, here diving my Volibear, then sure, I'll come, because it's like, I can always do something. But here, I would never do this. To me, this gank is over before I get there. And if I get there, Volibear will not have any spells up, right? Because Volibear will use his spells trying to live. So you're gonna gank 1v2 with Kayn, who has no real CC, right? And not the most damage early. With a champion that has no spells because he's getting ganked.
Yeah.
It's not like you're here in the bush counter ganking. Then that would be different. That would probably be really good. But you can't because, I mean, you were clearing your camps. So I think that you should just be willing to let your teammate get ganked here. I mean, it's a normal Shaco gank. It'll almost always happen. Like, you should be pinging it. That is really likely. You know?
Yeah.
Especially if you add the 1 and 1 together, right? If you add 1, the fact that Seth is trading with Volibear, right? Then you add the another one, right? That Shaco, right, as a champion, likes to clear like this. Seth is trading, while Shaco likes to do this clear, equals 2. Equals Shaco should be top, right? It makes sense. So you're not pinging anything either, even though your awareness is actually pretty good. Like, you are looking at bot lane, you see everything, you see mid. Like, usually junglers in this elo, they don't actually have that good awareness. Your awareness is pretty good.
Yeah,
But-
when I do queue with a friend of mine, he's like master. He's helping me sometimes with do queue. He always tells me to do that, and when I'm not doing this, he's flaming me.
Yeah, you need the awareness, but the thing is, looking at all of this is useless if you're not using the information, right?
Yeah.
And giving information, right? There's no point to fucking look at this if you're not understanding what you're seeing, right?
Yeah.
So when you see top lane is fighting to the death here, and you should always think, what is Shaco's possibilities, right? Because, I mean, you're a jungler, you need to know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I would be really scared now that top is gonna get ganked. Because otherwise, this trade from Seth makes no sense.
And yeah, I think I did a mistake too. I think I could only take 2 void grubs, but I greeded for 3 and died for it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, generally speaking, I don't think kayn is that good of a champion to do grubs on, because kayn is a bit unique as a champion, in the sense that you want to just fuck around sometimes to get stacks, you know?
Mm.
And so when you spend time doing grubs, you lose stacks, you know?
Yeah, I only started them because I was thinking like Shaco could be bot side, so
I mean, your
faster than
grubs here is good. It's good you
Okay.
do grubs. You don't even have camps up, and there's nowhere to go. Because you're forced to go topside. I'm just saying, generally speaking, it's not that good for kayn.
Okay.
In this game, it makes total sense, because the thing is, here, if you go bot right now, enemy bot lane is in base.
Yeah.
Because, like, the thing is, you want to go topside, because you have camp spawning, right? But if your bot lane is alive here, you could just go bot straight from base, because kayn gets on the map really quick, right?
Yeah.
So you could go bot, fuck around, do a quick gank, and then just get to your top camps. You can do that, because it's still a while for your camps. But since your bot lane, right, is not fighting anyone, because these guys are gonna leave, then you go topside for grubs, because you have nothing else to do. But yeah, I mean, you commit too hard, you didn't think about Nautilus coming, but also forcing the grub to stay in middle here, making your vision like this is just bad. Like, you already should be thinking that you have immobile mage in mid, right? You have immobile mage in mid, and they have, like, assassin mid with a lot of dashes, right?
Yeah.
So, already, with that in mind, you can easily get squeezed this game, right? Because Set is probably going to get access to River right now, because of wave state, ending up here. And then Ahri can just always ult in here. So, when you're doing grubs here, you should be thinking that you're, like, robbing a bank, you know? Like, you take what you can and you get out. Right? If you greed for every single thing in the bank, the police will show up. And then you're just fucked, right? The thing here, this is really bad to do. Look where the wave will be. Wave will be here. If you are Nautilus and enemy ADC, if enemy is holding the wave on you here, what's your first thought?
Then enemy general will come.
Right. Or that he can come, right? It doesn't mean that he will just because you're frozen on.
But there's a high chance.
There's a high chance, and if it happens, you can die.
Yeah.
So should you sit in the tribush? If they think that jungle can come, what will they do?
What the tribush?
They will look to ward, right? So if you stand in a tribush, you should only do that if they walk up and ward, it means they die. They will never die here. Nautilus could walk up here and ward this bush and then hook a wall and he's fine. Right? So just stand here. You don't want to show yourself. Everybody in the game is thinking, where is kayn? Where is kayn? Where is kayn? Where is jungle? Every time they press tab, you are a constant question mark. Right? Shaco makes decisions based on where you are. Nautilus makes decisions based on where you are, right? So the moment you show, you fuck everyone in the game, including yourself. So standing in tribush risks showing yourself. An enemy will not get punished for it. So here, staying bot side makes sense. You're waiting for Kalista. Just go to here, and that is a lot better. At least that way, you will see them come, and then you can either fight them on tribush, or you can go to this bush if you think they're going to ward over here, and you can't fight them tribush because maybe Kalista isn't here yet. But you should not be showing yourself like this. Because in my mind, you're showing yourself here. Because they should not walk up before they take the tribush. See? Nautilus here should just walk up into the tribush, and then he will see you.
Yeah.
Right? They should never try to crash this without information of tribush.
And
yeah, like I just don't get stuff like this, you know. Like I don't get this. Look, you have two bot camps up, correct?
Yeah.
But if you go top here, they will also have two top camps up. No.
True, yeah.
Why are you not diving Set?
I saw like the Jinx was like low HP. I can kill.
Okay,
her
but Jinx
and...
has 4 teammates around her probably.
Yeah. Then I died.
And you have Herald up. And you are in base. Like, it's the same as the level 2 gank. Look. You are in base, and Seraph is already dead right now. Right now, he's dead if enemy wants him dead. How can Seraph stand here, immobile champion? How can Seraph stand here with his support here, Nautilus missing, Ari missing. He cannot, right? He's griefing. So why don't you just use his death, go topside, put the Herald, you get 2 turrets. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. If you go top here, you will get their whole top side. If they go and kill Seraph and you are here, you will spawn Herald. You will get either this turret and half HP on this, or you'll get both turrets if they don't react immediately. If they react immediately and go top, you'll get this turret and half HP this, but you will then get mid turret because they're going top, right?
Yeah.
Instead, you're going bot for a shit play, and you're matching them, so now if nothing happens, then it's a disaster. Right? They can just kill Seraph now and then run. Yes?
Yeah.
Nobody of them needs to die here. And if you now kill Jinx, it's useless, because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and I throw away my shutdown.
Yeah, but, I mean, you could live here, you know, like, you didn't have to keep going.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that, let's say now you flash and kill this guy. And then now, let's say you just leave. It's still useless and does nothing for winning the game.
Yeah.
Why are you bot lane? You got 300 gold from killing the 2 and 5 Jinx. Okay. If you get this, and then this tower, you get like almost 1k gold. You know? And then your team will get this as well.
An opportunity with top lane, to be honest, in the game.
Well, in a different game, it'll be your teammate getting caught here, and it's you going bot lane. It's just, I don't know why you're going here, where they are committing their resources, when you, like, imagine how cringe their game feels, when they go 3 to 4 people bot, and then they have to go from bot lane to top lane and respond here, and then you just go away again. You pull them around the map, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you're playing Kayn, so it feels so smooth to do, because you have map hacks with fucking Yumus and this, right? Your E.
Yeah.
So, like, of course, if you're now doing your Krugs, right? If you're doing your Krugs, you're not gonna go to top here when you see this. You're gonna go bot. Right?
Yeah.
My problem is you are in base. So it is equally efficient to go here and here. And you're choosing to go here, where they have all of their teammates, instead of just going here and putting down the fucking Herald. I do think you should get better at playing slower, though. Because, like, again here, when your Volibear is on side lane, you just need to understand what's going on. Like, is he winning? Like, what's happening? Because, like, if you see now, can Ari get to bot lane now?
No.
Ari is on your screen, right? Right?
Yeah.
So you have achieved what you wanted, no? Look. You don't want them to go bot for free, right? So you're doing this. That's why you're queuing over. You want to chase them. So that Volibear can push. Okay. That's good. But now you see their mid. So you don't need to, like, stay here. You should, like, queue here now and go here. And take this bush. And then keep going like this. And your job is to make a fucking wall here, stopping them from enter. And then once they start contesting you, then you might want to fight it. Right? If you need to. But now they're not doing shit. If they keep standing here, it's useless. Right? As long as Volibear is winning. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Because I just feel like you're thinking, oh, I need to kill I need to kill them. You do not need to do anything. They're wasting time. But I'm not sure, like here when you sweep and you see they don't see you, and then you see Nautilus, why do you again show yourself? If Nautilus is here and Jinx is here, why can you not kill Jinx? Your E is so OP, you press E here, you get fucking map hack and full vision everywhere. I just don't know why you're tunneling so much on camps at this point. Because the way I see it is like, they need to clear this wave. Right? I'm playing Kayn, I can kill anybody. Right? At this stage of the game, you can kill anyone. You can kill Set if you want. So, like, the way I see it is like, they need to clear these wards, they need to take this wave, they need to take this, they need to take this. Yes, I understand, you have Seraph dead, you have Renato dead. But that doesn't mean that, let's say Set shows here. Right, let's say Set shows here. Let's say Shaco shows top side. If you are in a position like bot side, then you can kill whoever goes bot. Because you already see 2 people. The 2 people you have dead, they have 2 people dead if they show 2 people top. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with the game now is that, like, the lead that you got early doesn't matter because the game is even now, you know? Everybody has...
Throw it away. It didn't do nothing with my
Yeah.
lead.
Everybody has the items you have now. And again, Jinx is unbeatable, so Jinx is too fucking OP now.